Welcome to the Wellness Real Estate Podcast. Have you ever had a friend hire someone else to list their home? Or do you find yourself doing tons of networking and making tons of friends, but your leads still aren't that consistent? Well, stay tuned because I'm about to share with you a secret that only a tiny segment of realtors know about, and it's the wellness advantage. I filmed a quick 4-part series that explains what the wellness advantage means and how it can help you have more engaging conversations about your business. So in this episode, I've got some of the series recorded here for you. So get ready to learn something new. Welcome to the Real Estate Marketing Podcast, where we explore a unique strategy no one is talking about that will enable you to engage more people with authentic conversations about your business more often. And it's called Wellness Real Estate. Not sure what that is or how it can help you as an agent? Well, that's what this podcast is all about. In fact, wellness real estate is growing so rapidly that it is projected to be nearly $870 billion by 2027. I'm Sheila Alston, and I'm your host. I'm also the founder of Healthy Home Media, where I help agents all over the country leverage this new trend in the industry to spark new conversations that will get people to listen to you and notice your brand. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels without any leads or sales to show for it, then stay tuned. I guarantee this podcast is not like any you've heard before. Welcome to the Wellness Real Estate Podcast. If you are like most agents, you cringe at having to say, "Do you know anyone looking to buy or sell?" Or, "My business runs on referrals. Do you know anyone thinking of selling?" I don't know about you, but for me, it just feels sleazy asking that question right out of the blue. So then we resort to talking about the market or interest rates. The problem is that that's really boring for someone who isn't looking to buy or sell in the near future. And knowing that most people are friends with several agents, can you imagine if they all talk like that? You're basically training people to run the other way when they see you. And chasing people is not the way to get new business. So many agents who have so much to offer and give their clients and really want to be the best resort to being secret agents because they just don't want to seem pushy. And then to make matters worse, they want to generate leads organically and have a referral only business because they don't want their face on a park bench. Or maybe you're an agent who says, "Look, if my face on a park bench brings me leads, I'll do it." But then maybe you aren't getting the leads that you want from that. So I want to introduce to you a new way to have more engaging conversations about real estate that ultimately come around to you and your business. But you might be thinking, how do I talk about my business without doing those cringy things? Because let's face it, if you're joining a lot of groups, meeting tons of people, but you aren't talking about real estate or your business, you're basically just making friends. And in this day and age, that's not enough for people to hire you anymore. The fact is that most people don't want to mix business with friends unless they have a compelling reason to do so. And the reason can't be purely emotional, or it can't be because they like you. It needs to be a logical reason. So if you don't give people a logical reason to hire you, they will go on Google and search for the agent who sells the most on their street and hire that person. And you can't be mad at that because you didn't give them a reason to hire you. So this is where what I'm about to teach you becomes magical. If you haven't heard of wellness real estate, you are not alone. So what is wellness real estate anyway? Well, I've written a whole book about it that helps you learn ways to leverage this trend to have more conversations that will inevitably lead back to you and your business. And you can listen for a free preview for the first 3 chapters here on this app. In a nutshell, wellness real estate is actually already a $275 billion segment of the industry. It's been steadily growing over the past 10 or 15 years, and it's been projected by the Global Wellness Institute to be worth a whopping $850 billion by 2027. And that's just a few years away. It is forward-thinking developers who are intentionally designing and building communities that support healthier living. Each one is different, but they all have one thing in common. Wellness is not an afterthought. It's an integral part of the planning phase of construction. There are farm-to-table communities that have popped up all over the country called agrihoods. They center around an organic and sometimes regenerative farm, and they don't have to be in the sticks either. There are two being built in San Diego County, Fox Point Farms in Encinitas and North River Farm in Oceanside. And I've met with the developers of both communities and have them on my podcast. And I have links below that you can, so you can listen to them if you want to learn more. The magic is that you are talking about real estate and you get to say, not everyone can live in these communities, but I believe that everyone deserves to live in a healthy home. So now you have an opportunity to share your values and you get to talk about what you're going to do differently than other agents. Wellness Real Estate becomes a bridge to having more real estate related conversations that aren't icky. In fact, try this for yourself and talk about this subject with 3 people today and see what happens. You'll have instant engagement. They will think you are a forward thinker who knows the inside scoop about your industry. Plus, you get the added bonus of saying why you think this trend is so cool, which means you get to talk about your business. Who doesn't love hearing about new news, a new trend, a new product, a new anything? It's fun and exciting, and it's great because basically no one has heard of it before. That's exactly what wellness real estate is to most people, including agents. So the Boost Your Business task for today is talk to 3 people about wellness real estate and see what they say. Just mention that you learned something new about the industry trending towards wellness and you think it's inspiring or exciting, and then say why. Talk about what you learned and then say, I might want to find a way to infuse this into my business so that I can provide more value to my clients. And then just listen and see what they say. I'd love for you to share what happens for you and the comments you get from the people inside the pro community. You can share funny, bad, or good, just share it all. And once you do this, you can move on to the next lesson. Okay, I know that was short, but this is just a quick invitation for you to learn more about how leveraging wellness in real estate can open up so many more conversations for you. If this has piqued your interest and you want to hear the rest of my free video series, where I'm going to give you the actual steps on how to start leveraging this growing trend so that you can start having more engaging conversations about your business more often, then head to the App Store or Google Play and download my free app called Boost Your Real Estate Brand. I'm going to be creating new content to help you gain confidence in your messaging and your value proposition, as well as give you so many new strategies for becoming the ultimate community connector in your town. It's brand new. I just released it and haven't even launched it yet. So get in now while it's free. And I do have the whole Wellness Advantage series recorded and on there for you. It also has a great community feature so you can network with the growing list of forward-thinking agents, as well as a free audio preview of my book, Wellness Real Estate, Modern Marketing for Real Estate Professionals. You'll get to listen to the first 3 chapters and you won't find that offer anywhere else. So head to the App Store or Google Play today, download Boost Your Real Estate Brand, and then send me an email at support@healthyhomemedia.com and let me know what you think of it. For those of you watching this on YouTube, I'm going to show you a quick preview of the app. And for those of you listening on audio, I'll do a voiceover and read you what the preview says.
Wow.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I hope you learned something new that will inspire you to think about your branding and how you can market yourself a little differently. If you enjoyed this episode, then you're going to love what I have for you, because you don't need to wait to go get extra certifications or to grow and expand your network to get started attracting those new leads right now. You can simply begin by talking about wellness real estate trends and what you've learned on this podcast with others. I mean, this is pretty interesting stuff that no one has heard about, and I have all the tools that can make it even easier for you. Wellness Real Estate Magazine is a brand new wellness lifestyle magazine, and it's the only magazine that brings health and home together. We educate readers on industry trends and how to create a healthier home environment, written by industry experts around the country. And we have 3 covers to choose from: Wellness RE, Healthy Home, and Wellness at Home, so you can easily find one that aligns with your unique brand and messaging.
These magazines are the perfect done-for-you tools that help you not only stay top of mind, but they educate and engage your audience, which positions you as an industry expert. Differentiate yourself and grow your brand the easy way. Learn more at healthyhomemedia.com.